Hi, this is Colin Campbell with a simple yet mind-blowing marketing idea, which is thousands of years old. If you think about a cake and you understand that a cake requires certain ingredients to compose that cake, to bring it into reality, so too are there psychological ingredients that compel people to buy. So what I'm about to share with you was actually summarized and synthesized by Aristotle, who was the mentor to Alexander the Great. So in 333 BC, Aristotle was summoned by the King Philip II of Macedonia to tutor his son Alexander, who would become Alexander the Great. So this guy was a really smart scholar and academic and brilliant guy. And he summarized the three modes of persuasion. And these are the psychological ingredients that compel people to buy something. Now, when he's talking about it, it's really persuading people, influencing people, changing people's mindsets. These are the three modes of persuasion. So they are ethos, logos, and pathos. Now I'm going to explain each one. So ethos is, when you walk into a doctor's office and they've got the white coat on and you assume, and they've got all these pictures, these framed certifications on the wall, and they're sitting behind their desk, and you walk in and you sit in front of them and they're presented as an expert because they're wearing that white coat. That really is ethos. You're making an assumption based on the visual landscape of their office, and you're saying this person has character. I trust they know what they're talking about because this guy's wearing a white coat and he's got a bunch of certifications. That's an example of character and ethos, that when we perceive someone is credible, we will listen to them. Logos is using logic to influence. So 75% of doctors recommend you use this medication to solve XYZ disease. This is a logical statement, but it's actually, because we're using the term doctors, we're also including ethos into that. So 75% of doctors, 75% is logic, of doctors is ethos, recommend X. And then pathos is, if we took that same example and applied an emotional context to it, it's 75% of doctors, so logos and ethos, recommend XYZ medication to solve this disease, of which tears families apart and steals your money and harms everyone emotionally. Like, if you took that and spun it into an emotional context, something that makes you angry or afraid or happy, that's when we're using pathos to influence people's decisions. So there's actually a ratio, an ideal ratio, to have a certain amount of ethos, logos, and pathos in the online world or in the offline world. When you're actually speaking to people, we can actually use these three filters to create better marketing. And the result is we influence more people, we're able to make a bigger impact, we're able to help more people, and they exchange their money for our help, so we can earn more income as a result. This ratio is what I'm calling the Aristotle Index. And it's made of stone, and it's a solid way for you to increase the effectiveness of your marketing. So what I'd like to know, I'm going to actually create more videos on this topic. I'm just in love with this topic. And for right now, so that you can really integrate this and get it at a deep level, instead of going into some deep training that you won't have much comprehension, just understand there's ethos, pathos, and logos, and ask yourself, what ratio of ethos, pathos, and logos do you think is the best to sell something? And you might even say for yourself, what is my current ratio of ethos, pathos, and logos right now? And if you want to insert that into the comments, if you want to like this video and share it with someone who you think could find it beneficial, love to. The more conversation we can have about this, the better it will impact you and the better the next video will be. Hope you're having a tremendous day, And today is Friday, October 6th. I'm really excited to play some guitar this weekend and get away from the internet, because I think that's what the weekends are for. Hope you're having a tremendous day. I appreciate you, and take care for now. Bye-bye.